Yeah, look, firstly, really good to have a proper hit out against another opposition. We've been playing and training against ourselves for some time. Pre-season goes for a long while, so really thankful to Adelaide for coming over to Perth and giving us the chance to have a good hit out. And yeah, hot conditions, which is what it's probably going to be like for the first month of the season. So yeah, it was a really contested game, and yeah, really good for the whole team and individually to get a few things out of it.
Hit 4 of the first 5, and then to get having 5 in the third quarter and run away with a bit. Is that disappointing that you weren't able to stem that tide throughout the game, even though it's a practice match?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We know that the game these days, momentum's such a big thing, so we're going to expect that there's going to be goal swings each way in most games that we're going to play this year. But we had the game on our terms early, I thought. Our intensity was really good. We're moving really well. We're on top in clearance and stoppage. And I think that's the biggest part that fell away was the contest and our stoppage. We started losing those, and it becomes very hard to defend behind that when they're getting a lot of centre clearances. I think we got the message out there to try and slow the tempo down to stem the flow a little bit. Took a bit longer than we would have hoped. Eventually, I think got 1 or 2 back before the break at half time. But yeah, a little bit disappointing we couldn't stem that flow a bit quicker.
With a few changes in the forward line, Sam, how do you think you gelled as a group?
Yeah, a few changes, a few injuries to a couple of boys out as well, with Sonny and Freddie at the moment. So a few different faces, which is always pleasing. Guys like Sturdy and Josh Tracy and stuff get the opportunity to play at the top level against some quality opposition, which is really good. We're going to keep working on that chemistry. I think it's been building really nicely over the pre-season, and today there'll be good parts that can come out of it and parts that we're going to have to improve on.
Fifey got on the end of the feud. How did you see his game?
Yeah, look, I think he's been building really nicely as well over the pre-season. He looks really good when he's leading out full forward, and when we can get good delivery, just put it out in space for him, he's very hard to stop. So, yeah, look, pleased with his performance again. He'll keep building, and yeah, we back him in. He's a superstar, so I think he'll play a really good role for us this year.
It was really dangerous early when you had him and Tabata and Jackson all in the same vicinity in terms of who the opposition are going to try to stop. It'd be hard to zone on anyone.
Yeah, I mean, when we can have a bit of length down there and some quality tools, it's going to be hard for any opposition. It's going to stretch their height, and we can then manipulate some matchups and try and get some isolation, which will be really dangerous. So got a little taste of it today, and yeah, we'll keep building on it.
Has he changed at all, not being a skipper out there? Is it any sort of difference when you're...
Not really. No, he's still himself, and he still leads out there on the field. So we wouldn't expect him to be any different. Apart from maybe not doing the pre-game speech, that's probably about it. But yeah, he leads really well.
How'd Alex go with that?
Yeah, good. Yeah. No stuff ups today. He's good. He inspires us all, and he spoke well.
What do you make of the new boys, Jackson and O'Meara?
Yeah, good. Look, to be honest, I just came off the field and probably need to digest things a little bit more and have a look at the review in a couple of days. But Jager's a workhorse for us in there. Really good option for us, replacing Mundy from last year, and he's a contested bull, so he's getting to work for us. And yeah, Jacko's really versatile. So I think we had him down forward in the ruck, throwed him into the stoppage a little bit. So that flexibility is going to be really dangerous going forward.
He was throwing his body around just in general. Did you get the sense he's pretty keen to make an impression?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Everybody is, to be honest, this time of year. We're all trying to perform and prove our own game for our own spots, and as a team, trying to prove that we can perform and bring some good form into the season. So yeah, everybody's up and about in that sense.
Obviously, you play yourself for so long now. When you play opposition the first time, what's the biggest takeaway that you'll take? We know you've only got one more crack at it before you play a real game. Yeah, look, I think just different game style. Like, you actually get quite used to versing yourself and playing against your own game style, which you know so well, so it's quite predictable. But you got to then expect, we do our opposition analysis, so we know a fair bit about Adelaide coming into it, but they're still going to throw things that we're a bit unsure about, and just being able to adjust in-game to that. I guess from a forwards perspective, their high halfbacks are really dangerous today. They ran off real hard, so I know there's a lot of teams that want to bounce really fast off halfback this year, so that's something we're going to look at as well, how we can stem their influence and then hurt them on the way back offensively as well.
First game as an unofficial new leadership group today. How did you sort of approach it as a team?
Yeah, look, not too different to how we normally approach games. It was an exciting day yesterday to have the leadership group announced and Alex as captain. But in terms of coming today, I think like Alex mentioned yesterday, we've all been leading in our own way, and just with the label, it doesn't change too much. A little bit more responsibility goes on us as leaders, but the process going today were much the same.
What about for you personally to receive that recognition from your peers?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. You feel trust from your peers to be that guy that I guess they respect and they're willing to put the trust in you to make big decisions and lead the group under pressure and lead by example out there. So I feel like I've got a lot of value to give to the leadership group and this club, being here for now into my 6th season, and I've seen this club go from near the bottom of the ladder now, getting towards the top, and 2 very different environments to when I walked in the door to now. So I feel like that perspective is going to bring a lot to this group, and super excited to get into it and help this group get closer to a premiership.
On their practice game, do you feel like a little bit of a reality check though, or just a stern reminder of the level you got about?
Yeah, look, obviously the scoreboard didn't go our way, and that's a little bit disappointing, but it's probably not the main focus of today. But absolutely, it shows you sometimes where your vulnerabilities are when you come up against different opposition. And there were some disappointing parts today, like we spoke about before, with their momentum, and we couldn't stem it as quickly. And we'll review it, find, like we do every game, find the parts that we can improve, and then improve on it next week.
Did everyone get through? Let's go to Tane. Do you know if everyone got on stage?
I think so. I haven't had an update yet. I'll try and get
Do you know if everyone got
Yeah, I think so. I think everything that was planned went to plan. So, all good.